Begin this morning with some breaking news out of Central Phoenix. What we know right now is that there's an active shooting scene where 2 officers have been hurt and there are several other victims.
This information just coming into our newsroom in the last few minutes.
There are police units everywhere.
Jerry Ferguson is in the news chopper right now. He is flying over the scene.
This all started around 9 o'clock last night with a 911 call that shots were being fired inside that home and that whoever was in there was not allowed to leave.
We do have 2 women that were inside that home, the victims. They were also shot and they've been transported to the hospital. We have 1 officer that was shot that was transported to the hospital. We have an officer that was bit by one of our canines, and we have the suspect that has also been shot.
This was a very active situation. Right now it looks like they're in full-blown investigative mode.
We begin with a story we've been following overnight and into the morning. A shooting in Central Phoenix left 2 officers hurt and a suspect dead. 2 other women were also shot and they're now in critical condition. It all started with someone calling 911 saying they were being held against their will by someone with a gun. Brittany Thomason now joins us live at that spot near 28th Street and Rozier, just south of the airport. What can you tell us now, Brittany?
Spencer, just behind this police tape, you can see several officers are still here gathering evidence, trying to piece together what exactly happened. People who live in this neighborhood say they are praying for the victims hurt.
I'm sorry to hear that it was the family that it was in, that it happened to, because we know them very well and we just know that they've always been harmless. Just harmless people.
This scene started as a call to police about a family argument. Officers got word someone at the home had a gun. When they got here, police say no one would let them inside, insisting they were fine. Hours later, police got a second similar call to the home. Police say the suspect would not let 3 family members leave the house. Officers also heard the suspect was threatening to shoot family, even pistol whipping and assaulting a 69-year-old woman. Police say they tried to contact the people inside, then they heard gunshots. When police tried approaching the house twice, they say someone was shooting at them. For hours, police say they tried negotiating with the suspect, making several requests for him to let the victims go. Police say the suspect refused and fired shots. That's when officers went inside to rescue the victims, where shots were exchanged with the suspect. Police say 1 officer and 2 women were shot. In the chaos, a canine bit another officer. Officers say the suspect was shot and died. Phoenix Police Chief Jerry Williams visited the officers at the hospital.
Would you please continue to keep in your thoughts and prayers MCSO Detention Deputy Gene Lee's family, but continue to keep the Phoenix Police Department as well as first responders in your thoughts and prayers. So we're just very thankful today that this situation is going to end well for our officers and for our community.
The 2 injured officers and the 2 women are expected to survive. Police say that there was a 3rd victim and he, thankfully, was not hurt. Live in Phoenix, Brittany Thomason, Arizona's Family.
All right, thanks, Brittany, for getting out there and giving us that live report.